Hello everyone, LRon here with part 8 of my Minecraft 123. Alright, so this area is looking pretty dark, so let's light it up. And we got ourselves another rabbit hole. And this is looking a little too deep for me, it's kind of getting to chasm level. So instead, let's take this coal while we're here and call it a day. So we've got plenty of other stuff to look at in the other sides of the previous nested layer of rabbit hole. And eventually it gets so dark here that I need to just put another torch up. Why haven't I done that yet? There we go. And it's like, yep, going back. Alright, seems like we got coal for days here. So I make myself a nice little platform to stand on, and mine out this coal that's up on the ceiling. And I'm sure someone would love to scold me right now for mining directly above me for pretty much the same reasons that you don't want to be mining straight down. You don't want lava to fall onto your head, or an obscene amount of gravel, because you will take damage from gravel bopping you on the head. And I can't remember if that's going to be a set-in-stone magnitude or if it's proportional to how many blocks of gravel that are in the stack. Because I can imagine, a stack of 1,000 being lethal. Because, just, raw earth physics. But I don't know if the game's quite that clever. I guess it technically doesn't matter. In case you're wondering why I was bashing at some coal with a sword, I still have not replaced my mouse. I've complained about this mouse for years and years. Those of you who have been watching me from the very beginning, back in Postal 2 for the OT8 guide, have probably heard me complain about how one of the teeth on my mouse scroll wheel is missing, which basically, when my mouse wheel gets to a certain position, it will do a phantom scroll up. And that phantom scroll up will screw me over in like CSGO and Overwatch and all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, I sometimes borrow an account and do Overwatch as well. Not really serious at this point, mainly just someone that desperately wants me to play, but I don't really want to. So they're trying to basically, free trial me to death and convert me. And so I don't know if that's ever going to become a thing or not, but I certainly wouldn't be doing any YouTube off of their accounts. That just seems unethical. So if I do ever get an account for myself, I might do some of that, but I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Because I don't think I'm going to end up picking it up. So we're now riding along Death Chasm. And although we just left and now we're into a reverse rabbit hole, and that ended up being extremely fruitless. Okay. The good news is we're getting pretty much done here, although I noticed that stuff up there, so of course I get curious. I need to come over here and investigate, and of course I'm out of torches again. Although I feel safe enough to make them here because I can see light on the other side, which implies that I've been around over on the other side of this. And there's a torch. So, yeah, I'm being dumped back into a spot where I have been. And that was iron to my left. There we are. Let's mine that. Alright. So I think I've reached that point where I've seen everything I need to see in this system and lit it adequately enough to make it so that we don't have to worry about things spawning and wandering into my ladder system. And now I'm at the point where I don't know where I'm going. I'm completely turned around because I did technically get dropped in the middle of nowhere, and so now we're back here. If this was Dark Souls 2 or 3, then there would have been a message on the ground saying, "This place again?" Or something of the like. And so now we're back here once more. I'm gonna pick up that coal because magically I decided to care about it when like 45 seconds ago I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was eager to leave this place and do some daytime activity. Assuming that we were at a time that was capable of accommodating. So I'm gonna just mine this out, and this ended up being a pretty good haul, because there was a lot of blocks of coal that ended up being hidden behind the initial 2 or so. And so now we're going to continue to look for our spot, and workbench to the rescue. That ended up being a landmark that helped me define this as the spot. So now we're going to climb the ladder and see if it's daytime. And sure enough, it is. And that's great. So now what am I going to do this day? Not speed it up to get to here faster, apparently. We've got ourselves some sugarcane to go for. And we've got some more wheat. Wheat's always good. That gave us a nice number that's greater than 2, so in theory we can breed. I mean, I guess we could have bred with 2, but it's also nice to have 1 in your back pocket as well. It also would be nice to have some shears, but I don't think I made them yet. But I guess I decide I'm going to breed these guys, and we got ourselves a little 3rd sheep. Sweet. That's it for this video. I will see you next video.